So every end of the week, you need to review the market, and this is the weekly review framework that I normally use. So I'll share this PDF in the Telegram channel. I'll leave a link in the description. So first of all, the first thing you need to find out is how did the weekly outlook play out. So this is where you need to compare your original weekly outlook with how price actually moved throughout the week. So of course, you need to identify the PDRs on the daily time frame and see which one price used to either act as support for bullish moves or resistance to deliver a bearish weekly narrative. Then you also need to see what kind of weekly profile played out. So you determine the ICT weekly profile that the market followed, either classic expansion weekly profile, midweek reversal profile, consolidation reversal profile. It's good to do this because this will help you know how to identify how price plays out whenever any of the weekly profile plays out. You'll realize that anytime you have a midweek reversal profile, it's a week where we had a rally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, forms the half of the week. Then you end up having bearish moves on Thursday and Friday. So it's good to just do this. Then you also need to identify trade opportunities that the week provided based on the bias for the week, not based on your bias. Because you see, if you are wrong on the bias, chances are high that you missed some opportunities. So this is why you need to identify if the week was bearish, identify the PDRAs that price used to deliver the bearish move. If it's a daily PDRAs, of course, your entries would be on the 1 hour. If it's a 4 hour PDRAs, entries on the 15 minutes. If it's a 1 hour PDRAs, entries is on the 5 minutes. We'll talk about all these. Then there's missed trades. You need to also identify what trades did you miss, the opportunities that you missed during the week. And the reason for you missing trade opportunities could be due to wrong directional bias. Maybe you failed to identify these PDRAs in real time, hesitation during execution, and this is common with most people, lack of confidence or discipline, emotional interference. So this step will help you to isolate the gaps in your process. Then you have improvement for next week. So you need to list areas that you think you need to improve coming next week. So this is how you're able to improve consistently in your trading because you always need to improve your trading. Nobody is ever good enough. So either you need to improve your bias identification, marking your PDRAs consistently, execution on lower time frames, following your trading plan, journaling, and routine discipline. So you need to focus on actionable steps. It needs to be actions that you will deliberately do next week and in the coming weeks. Then weekly market story. So you need to write a narrative summary of how the week played out. So remember if you're trading as a trader on your own, you don't have that learning process where you get to explain the concept to somebody else. So what you can do, the best thing is to explain it to yourself by writing it down. And when you write this down, it's looking at everything. If let's say we had a classic expansion week profile, Tuesday formed the low of the week. You start by there. You explain Monday price did this, Tuesday price maybe tagged the daily fair value gap, forming the low of the week. And then we got an expansion on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is literally a whole story you explain. So in short, you're summarizing what the market did. And finally, you also need to of course identify what you were expecting and if the market played out as to your expectation or maybe it did not play out as you had anticipated it would. So all that is part of the weekly review. So again, I'll share this in the Telegram channel. Just check the link in the description box.